The ad break has finished. Now I can return to streaming. Why is the chat... Okay. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. I know. Just a little more troubleshooting needing to be done. Hello, La Pumpkin. How are you? Maybe if I move these two. No, wrong button. Wrong button. What the hell did I... Ew, 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 ew. I see what I did wrong. Okay. I'm only, a little out of touch with how this works. 2 weeks and a whole bunch of troubleshooting. But I am back on the Wings God server. And I should, turn stuff back on. What was I going to do? Oh, right. How am I? Been better, been worse. Damn it. I gotta actually go into the right. There we go. I think creative was not what I wanted to do. But this is all shenanigans for something else. No one needs to see this. Where's my exit? Yeah, I've had an interesting couple of weeks. I've been not the greatest, not the most fun in the world, but what can you do, right? So I am looking for my other chests. That must be up the stairs. Yeah. You just redeemed a daily. I don't know why I named it just daily. I think I was going to have it say daily something, but then I forgot to add that part, so I should probably fix that at some point. I am going to write that down on the sheet of things that need to be done. There we go. Fix daily to say what daily is. All part of the you gotta interact with the stream or Twitch doesn't think you're in the stream. A mustache. Mustache. Right, I was I didn't turn the maps back on. Oh well. I know where my new hidey hole is. I will return to that when I am continuing upon the stuff that is not to be shown yet. I did have some things I needed to do. So today I am doing some work on plotting because I have an idea and I want to invite other people onto the server to join me for my idea. Need stone. No. Give me freaking stone. Yay, Pat Pat! Yay! Why did I not grab the stone that I needed? I mean, the answer is obviously because I am not the smartest frequently. But yes, I am building things up so that the SMP will have some MP to it. Since I am so Ronry. So Ronry. Ronry in the depths. Pretty sure that's not how that goes. Alright. We will just build it up, build it up, build it up. Build it up, build it up, build it up, 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 up. Just gotta throw some stuff around. And vaguely the correct thoughts and ideas for my amusement. Let's do that. Yeah, I was talking about it on the Wingsguard server, which is the FC that this server actually belongs to, that I am taking over with permission from the Dragon. Hello, Scales! How am I doing? I'm doing fine. For the most part. I'm a little tired. Maybe a little crankier than I thought than I think I should be. Hello, words. But I am doing fairly well. Work felt like it was extra long today, and I don't really know why. There we go. That looks just awkward enough. Don't want powder. What? There we go. There we go. Yes. I am building secret plot stuff. Secret plot stuff. Because we are looking to get some more players onto this server so we can entrap them in my evil plots. Yes, my evil plots and only my evil plots. I had been talking about it on the Wingsguard server, and I got permission to let people who are not members of Wingsguard to join us on the server so we can get some more play, some more interesting things involved in this. Do I really want to go? No, it's got to be the other way. It's got to be the black concrete before the black terracotta. Yeah, leave that like that. So yeah, I have a plan where I'm going to do plot-based builds without ever explaining to anyone what the plot is while I am streaming. And then I will make some videos and things of shenanigans that occur when we have active sessions, stuff like that. Just having fun, using our server for evil. Went the wrong way. Okay. And then I want to just get some sandstone in here. Yes. Yes. Good. Good. A little bit of spread here. We want just sand. Not sandstone, but actual sand. There it is. I found it. I'm not completely oblivious to reality. Might be worth it to actually do the texture pack that I was also thinking of to involve in this. Oops. Yeah, it doesn't work, does it? Let's get some regular sand. What do I want to swap it with? Yeah, we'll just swap that one right now. Okay. Add some more into here. Sneaking around. Making a terrifying thing. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a fun thing, not terrifying. Rigel? I can hear you vomiting. What did you eat? Silly cat. Silly cat. Okay. Needs one more there. Get some polished in. Color palette reminds me of Ren's base where he built a Star Wars base in Season 7 of Hermitcraft. Maybe a little. It's been a while since I went back and watched older seasons of Hermitcraft. I have been stuck on past life. It's like the only thing I've been able to make myself... Well, no, I watched the new Minecraft too. I watched Beef's episode of the new Minecraft. So, that's fun. Oh, sand. Let's just throw a little bit up here. Oh, I forgot it would do that. I love that. looks just a little awkward, little strange. Like, what the fuck is going on there? Stuff is going on there. Aw. I gotta write it correctly. Mwahaha! There's no one online, so I don't feel bad about changing the time of day. Okay. Gotta get some more in here. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? This is what we call a Ren is kind of a ditz moment. Thank you for the follow, Jose Media TV. I do appreciate it. Oh, that's another thing that is off-centered. I had such an issue. I had such an issue with keeping everything in the correct spots because I had to reinstall OBS and it just decided it was going to not pay attention to literally anything. Oh, I hear a boy. I will be back in just a moment. What do you mean the BRB doesn't work? Give me a second. There, now it works. Oh, yeah. Apparently my mic got muted at some point. When did that happen? I probably hit it with my head. I was just talking away, talking to myself. Nattering on. Mumbling about where I was putting stuff. Having myself a grand old time. Delightful, delightful, delightful. Yes. Yes. There is a method to my madness. I don't know what that method is, but there is a method somewhere. Alright. Don't want to get too much further into this because then there are plot shenanigans. But this part, I think I'm done with this part of the set. Let us find somewhere else to play. Hello, little piggies. And there is a mountain here. A mountain here. You gonna head out? Alright. I will see you around, Scales. What colors am I looking for this time? Oh, let's start with some mud. Yes. Muddy mangrove. I have used that. We'll grab that. Okay. So because I know that the probability of my build survive, like plot-based build surviving anything is pretty low, I'm not putting a huge amount of effort into it. Because, like, well, if they're going to be destroyed, you don't want it to be like a mega build or something. But I am looking at setting things up so anyone who has a build that they want to keep, so not plot builds, will have that option. Because, you know, sometimes you just play Minecraft to build, and it would not be great to realize that everything you tried to do failed for one reason or another. Alright, so this is going to take me actually remembering how to do this to get this done properly, but that's part of why it's in a cave and not and not on the surface. It's going to be a lot harder to do on the surface. I just don't remember how deep I have to go, how many layers it requires. Because it's definitely not, like, I have definitely seen this as part of someone else's builds. I think 3 different builds now that I've seen use the glass and lights to create neat effects things, which is what this is for. That's why I'm going to need the concrete again. Should not have gotten rid of that. Alright. We'll start this deep. If I have to go deeper, well, I have to go deeper. I can fill this all in. We can make a grand scene. Make it effective. Something like that anyways. Hi, Stinian, what are you doing? Are you just trying to fit under the table? You're a little big for that, you know, right? Okay. Oh yeah, this is gonna work. Oops. It's already looking pretty, hard to tell. Where the edges are. I usually don't like using concrete because it's just a color suck. But for the effect I'm going for, this is definitely going to help. Woo, it's lagging a little bit, turning a little red as we go. Not the best of signs, but whatever. Okay. Oh, jeez. I'm struggling to see what I'm doing. Concrete just skews. It skews my vision, and I can't figure things out properly. But it will be what works for me. Hopefully. Did I accidentally? Yes, I did. Trying to figure out what I added in the wrong layer, so to speak. Oops. All right. Yeah, that is very, very dark. And I don't know that setting time to day will actually help anything in here, because it is far enough back. Okay, so I need the corners. I've made several mistakes. Made lots of mistakes. And that's okay. I just need to be able to figure out where stuff is. Because I definitely didn't think this through. Do 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 do. Okay. And then I want candles. Well, I don't know if the candle would work right for this. So we'll just stay with the glass for the moment. The torches. There's a torch in a hole. Or it was a torch in a hole! Okay. Cripes. That is causing my eyes so many issues. My goodness. I'm just gonna tilt that a little bit, so might not be quite as quite as reactive, I guess. I don't know. And I am the model, I mean, because I just turned the light that I use to highlight my features so that it can actually see my eyes and shit like that. Yeah. So we are just going to. No, it's got to be blocks, not panels, right? Okay, so I am going to start. Oops, a little. Start with light. And then cayenne. And the dark ones. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing. Making shit up as I go along, that's what I'm doing. Did only one of the cayenne and 2 of the blue? Okay. Okay. Light blue stained glass, light blue stained glass. This is what happens when I try to copy someone else's ideas. Not only do I get blinded by a light, yeah, no, I think it does have to be candles for it to look best. So, using a black candle, which means I need a flint. And maybe a clear glass block to stand the candles on. Yeah, I'm in creative. Why did I act like an idiot and not fly? Because of course I am an idiot. That's just the way things are. I'm just kind of an idiot a lot of the times. And candle's not visible through that much. It's just a little bit visible. Maybe I should have that front panel be black or tinted. Tinted might be the choice to go with. And no, that's not working either. Maybe blue like this is the wrong way to go. I mean, could just be that it needs to be a lot deeper for the effect to work properly. Because that just ends up looking like candles. But if I do I might have to leave this for further experimentation at a non-online time. Yeah, I'll come back to that, but for the moment, though, I'm just going to... Apparently, failed to recall that I need to actually be able to access things so that I can light them on fire. Yeah. Okay, I will be coming back to that. Some other time. Ooh, look at them all burn. Aww. He's on his spider. Poor guy losing his spider. I mean, he lost his unlife too, but he lost his spider. That's the saddest part. Just the absolutely saddest part. I am hoping that I remember what direction I need to go to get back to spawn. Okay. We've hit some water. That's a village. I know there's a couple of villages that are not too far from spawn. It is ad time again. Maybe I should up my render distance. Render distance. There. It's not going to help a whole lot, but it'll help some. Maybe. This is why I should have put the maps back on before I decided to come back this way. Because I can't remember where my base is, so I can't remember where spawn is in relation. Which is why I like to have the maps. Is this... No, this is not my caldera. That certainly does look like... someone plowed through that. Look at all these snowballs. Didn't miss anyone coming online, didn't know. Okay. Neither of those are things I need to know. Or want to know. So I know there are some bases around here somewhere. Is this my caldera? Oh, I think this is my caldera. Yeah, there's my... There it is. My area of survival when I'm not playing admin and building shit. Little plot. Now. I think I know what that little dot is. There's a little pink dot on the screen there. Yes, here we are. The vines have not grown very far, but I have not been over here. To inspire them to grow. There's our spawn. Right now you spawn in right here. Right here. It's very pretty. And you can walk down and around. Go down to my crappy little starter house that I made. See? Do not take the bed. I've had to replace that bed several times. So do not take the bed. It's just mean. Speaking of mean, I feel like I should be adding some stuff to places that do not particularly want me to add stuff to them. I'll be honest, I don't know where half the bases are. Like, who owns what. Well, I know the base that Dragon owns, because, like, Dragon has a dragon skeleton in his base. Duh. Oh, yes. There's a little village here, and then it got turned into a base. Hello, little Lele. Hello? You're just getting a bunch of snowballs. Yeah, that's nice. I just want to add snowballs. I'm just giving you snowballs. And other things. I don't think snowballs are quite as necessary. Oh, look, it's a little chanting room. Anyways. I do enjoy just, like, throwing random stuff into people's bases, too. Gifts. Gifts. From the gods. Whee! There's nothing down here. And I'm not going to put myself into spectator mode. That's cheating. I say, as someone who has very frequently just cheated. Jeez, I didn't realize this was so well explored. And out we go. More little village stuff here. It's a nice little area. There are a lot of crevasses. So many of them. Just like live in the holes under the ground. Which is great for me. Like, I love being underground and doing things under the ground. I had an idea, and I'm just creating stuff now. This idea has nothing to do with plot. This is just me being a dick. Since I am allowed to do that. Okay. You can do it. A nice little lava fall. Look at it go. And we're just gonna pop that in there so that it stops spreading wider than I want it to. So I changed my mind about that part. Okay. That should do it. But I don't want that side there now. Okay. Shaping a lava fall. Well, that's what I'm doing today. Shaping a lava fall. The way I want it to go. Yeah. I spread it too far this way. Okay, that's not a source block. I thought I put a source block out over here. Is it this one? I think it's that one. Okay, yeah. And that is... that one. Nope. Nope. So I need to shape it. This is also how I shape waterfalls. Yeah. Shaping the lava to fall the way I want it to. When I have accidentally Made it too big. Because I just kind of got happy with slapping lava everywhere. Okay. So that should... remove all of that. So now we're just going to wait a little bit. Let it do its thing. So that I can then come in. Does look like I've just got that there. Yeah. And there's the original source block. All right. We are not going to do that. We are going to do that. Just have it go down that one right there for the moment. Okay. That's 2 steps. All right. That works that way, and then a little bit like this. And then to make sure that I can actually control where it goes. Nope, that is not working. Is it? I guess that worked, sort of. Okay. We're just going to puddle the lava. The lava. There we go. I oopsed that. Oh, look at the little bubblies. Working their way back up. You know, it definitely helps if I click the right button. There we go. I think that will do. Actually, let's do this first. There. There we go. I think that works better. Just pull that one out like that. And then I'll just throw some magma blocks in there so it doesn't quite look like it cuts completely off. No, come on. Whenever I start to do how do you call it? Natural formations, I guess. I can sometimes get a little carried away. And I'm all right with that. There we go. Yes, I like that. Now, I was looking for other bases and things. That's the mansion. And I know not. I know not what I was doing. I got a little too carried away with the lava fall. Did I accidentally let the... I may have. Oops. I should probably double check that. Because I was just fucking around in here. Oh, it's right there. Okay. It's fine. We're fine. I didn't accidentally lose someone's toy. Now I know if I go this way, I should hit someone else's base to decorate. Ooh. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of looking up builds for that because I have an idea and I don't know where to start. Thought that horse was on its side for a moment. That's what I get for being in the air. I don't remember where I was going because I don't have the maps. Forgot to turn them on again. Anyways. Whoa! Look at that lava fall. One little piece of grass right in the middle there. Oh, now this is... Look at this. Oh. Oh, plot ideas coming hard. Hard and fast. I got some... Ooh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, no. Alright. I'm not going to go any further into that, because that is going to be needed for an actual plot based build that is a bit more telling. I will be back. I will be back. Okay, I remember those. Here's my new base. The old base is somewhere over there. I need to find a place to put the watchtower up, don't I? Should build the watchtower, definitely. How about this? This looks like a good spot to put the watchtower. There's an ad break. Yes, I have a magma block in my hand. It's a very nice magma block. So I'm gonna build the watchtower here as best as I can with vanilla blocks, because that is very much a build from a mod. Hello, Evie. Beep to you too. Perhaps a little boop. I'll just round it out. I am making plot-based builds on the Wings God server. I was talking about my plots and plans with the guy at work today. He's really excited to just watch people play it. He's like, I don't play Minecraft, but I'll watch. So that was pretty funny to me. I am now beginning the process of setting things up and hoping I can convince people to be interested enough to play and not just watch. From now, clear this top layer off. Should be... Yeah, it should be big enough for the watchtower. Right? And then once I do that, I will do some shenanigans in survival mode while I take videos of myself doing some survivor mode stuff instead of just sitting in creative and being an admin. Because I should probably actually write down my plot stuff. Trial time, yay. And you're Mishtelin. Meow. Not the darkness. I do actually have a half-built watchtower already. Already in one spot on the server. But nothing quite like making more. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 5. Let's slab that. Some pale oak. So I can confirm whether or not it was 5 or more. It's 6. So it's 5 in between, not no. Yes, that's what it was. Excellent. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in line is here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, Estinian. Hello, Estinian. How are you? Are you a grumpy boy? Who's grumpy because I am in the Minecrafts again? He's grumpy because I'm in the Minecrafts again. You can hear him being grumpy. See, that's the sound of a grumpy dog. Alright, give me a second, bud. He wants to go outside. And my BRB button is not actually working, so I have to manually turn it on. Alright. Alright, bud. I had to stop and give Rigel head scritchies because the poor girl was sick. And now she's just dozing in the sun like I am cat. I must feel better. She's got a very nice spot for her sunshiny adventures. Let's actually just Throw that there. And then I need trap. Frack. I forgot. I busted something. And one of these letters always screws me up. Two, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then fences. We're gonna go with some pale oak for the fences. There we go. Oops. No. Go away. Said go away. And that is lookout 1, lookout 2, lookout 3 is not quite as distinct. Your ability to see because it's not sitting on the edge of a cliff. But that's okay. Now that you are out. Oops. You're super close to affiliate? Nice. Have I remembered to actually follow you? Let's find out. I did not remember to follow you. There you go. You're one more close to affiliate. Mwahahaha, ahahaha. There we go, there we go. Now, what did I have for floor? I think it was snow. And copper, but I got... Three average viewers on 4 different days. I will keep my eye out for when your streams go, because now I am actually following you. Because I forgot to do that. And now it will tell me. I did. But sometimes Discord is like, I'm not going to bother sending you a message until like 3 hours later. And Twitch is like, I'm going to magically know someone is streaming 5 minutes before they're streaming. So, I make sure. I make sure. No, I don't want that there. Do it like that. Oops. I hit that's all uphill both ways, 20 miles a day, 26 hours a day. Yes. Damn it. Keep hitting the wrong buttons here. I want... Nope. I have no idea what that reference is referring to. Let's do smooth, actually. Oh, Stephen A. Okay, yeah. I remember it now. I did just binge watch a whole bunch of his stuff after his becoming K-pop demon hunters videos. That amused the hell out of me. Bistro... Oh, I know Bistro Huddy. I've been watching them off and on for 2 years now? Yeah. I'm just so amazed at how well he is at how good he is at portraying all of those different characters. It's just awesome is what it is. Oops. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. No! A little bit less there. One too far on that one. Dun, 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 dun. With how many times I have built this structure, you would think I would be used to it by now. You would be wrong. I was laughing. I watched the latest Past Life episodes and like seeing B-dubs and Scar be like, let's build a watchtower, and I was like, I build a watchtower. And then I did not like their watchtower because I am very fond of my own watchtower design. Past Life is so funny. Oh my god. The Billies are the best, yes. I got notice, like, while on here of a new animatic. Etho Rage Baiting the Villies, Session 6, animatic. It's like going to be the first thing I watch as soon as I'm offline. I definitely spent a bit too much money. About 30 seconds after Grian first said, hey, so we have merch in the store. I am currently playing on my very pretty new desk mat. I got my hoodie hanging in the corner. Just waiting on those pins and this t-shirt. I got stickers. Yeah, I spent way too much money. But I missed out on the hoodie that I wanted last year because I waited too long. So, you know, buy immediately. But yeah. Watching some of the Life series stuff is part of what gave me the idea for the plot. No plot. Yes, plot. Well, I don't know, plot. Idea of the what I want to do with the Wingsguard server. Overarching plot, but also no one actually has to participate in it if they don't want to. They can just fuck around. I think 3 is the correct height for this one. I do need stairs going up, though. How do I want to do this? Because the design that I stole from, the initial design that I stole from, had pillars like this, and then the stairs went around the pillars, and I did not like that. Maybe. So if I start like that. Oops. There we go. Sometimes remembering how blocks work. I also heard G say merch and was like, I need some, but at the same time, I'm a bit tight for money. Yeah, I had quite literally just paid off my Visa. My Visa was at $0 for the first time this year, and I went, oh, hi, merch! So I know I have a problem. And I am only slightly willing to do something about it. Why do I keep doing that? I know that I need to change it. You held off. You got willpower that I definitely do not have. Okay. Make sure I can actually get up these. Okay, that is good that way. No, wait, that works there. Don't be completely oblivious to how you're building. You're also frugal. That does also help, yes. I have to relearn how to be frugal. Because for a while there, I spent so much money on food because I was just hunting for stuff that wouldn't make my chest hurt, that I just would buy stuff like food and ingredients and things without even really giving it much thought. Which is not really the way you should be doing things. Like, most of my Visa purchases have been food, so I'm at least good that way, but it was not all food that I actually required, so. It's definitely something to think about. I keep acting like I'm doing this in survival instead of what I am doing, which is in creative. It's like, you gotta remember, you don't have to be precious about it. You can just do it. Also, that if I walk off the edge like that, I don't have to worry that I'm going to, you know, end up Damn it. End up dying. I am very bad at that, aren't I? Oh well. Sooner or later I'll figure it out. I will figure out how to drop myself. Again and again and again. That is. No. Up. Up. Gotta go up. You gotta go up. No. Do as I tell you to do, not as I tell you to do. Which is, in fact, one of my favorite things to say. Do. Wrong way. Oh boy. When you have yourself a grand old time because you've forgotten how to do something. That's what I'm doing right now. Just need 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oops. Come back here. It's not what I wanted you to do. There we go. No. Like so, please. Like so. Okay, that's not actually going to work the way I thought it would. Oh well. Just as long as you don't fling yourself off, you should be fine. You know, like I fling myself off of things. I fling myself off of things. Too many things indeed. Too many things. So I'm going to finish the watchtower. Oops. And then it will be time to bring the stream to an end because I still have not eaten dinner. And that does seem like something I should probably do at some point tonight. Jungle stairs. Jungle stairs. No! No! You're also playing on Linux now? Yes, you pinged us about getting that set up. Is it working pretty well for you? Stairs stop going the wrong direction challenge. Damn it. Why did I get rid of that slab? I need it. I need the slab. Get rid of the lava. Okay. Okie dokie do. Let's get this a bit better off the way I want to. Right. Sometimes how I do roofs makes no sense to anyone but me. And that's okay. 'Cause it makes sense to me. Oh look, a Frienderman. Hello, Mr. Frienderman. Oops. Didn't mean to get rid of the fence. There we go. There we go. He's great? Well, that's good to hear. Hello, phantoms. No, it won't let me in through the gaps. I just want to fly in. Let me. There we go. Thank you. There, this should even it out a little bit. If I don't fall down again. Why am I stuck? There we go. Mustache roof. Mustache roof does amuse me. Yes. Anyways. Just need to throw the center post up. And then we are going to we need a bed, a furnace, a crafting bench, and a chest to complete our basic, or extremely basic, please, there we go, our extremely basic watchtower. No, I want it facing out just so that it looks the same from all sides. And it can have a little torch on top of it too. Torch. Torch. Hello, creeper. Torch. No, you don't want me to put a torch there? Fine. Rude. Torch. Okay. Are you having fun hiding in here? Yes? Okay. Just needed to make sure. Just needed to make sure. Okay, okay. So, watchtower has been completed. Just in time for us to hit the 2-hour mark on the stream. Nice. I like that. We'll have to come back here and finish doing some plot-related adjustments, but for the time being, it is time to say goodbye. I look like I'm part of this iron getup. Yep. 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 It's all me. Why do I still have a button? I don't need no button. Let's get rid of this button. We'll swap it for my torch. And then get rid of those because I'm going to be going back into survival once I'm done here. Alright. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I very much appreciated it, especially since it's been 2 weeks since I streamed, and I'm still mad at OBS for crashing on Saturday. I will be back on Thursday. Not sure what I'm going to be playing, but I will be back then. So, I will see you. Bye!